So Teddy Zane continuously brings up that joke where I can out bench press him. He goes, "You could never do it." Never! I'm a professional bodybuilder. Yeah, one who cheats with juice, but we'll put all of that aside. Takes a lot of the juice, a lot. I am not talking about orange juice. That's a form of cheating. Let's put all of that aside. So yes, I admit to you, it was a joke. I cannot out bench press Teddy Zane, but he forgets another bet that we made. See, Teddy is only talking about one bet. We actually made two bets. We made two bets. He forgot about the second bet. He's only talking about the first bet, which is that I made a joke that I could out bench press him. He forgot about the second bet. The second bet is who has a bigger set of balls, me or Teddy Zane. I think that one slipped his mind. I think he completely forgot about that. Okay, so medical facts are, yes, when you take, steroids, anabolic steroids, you take the juice. Yes, it gives you an edge. It gives you extra strength, extra power. It gives you that extra endurance to work out harder, to build muscle at a very faster rate. Like even Teddy himself says, like, you can't get to certain levels without juice. He goes, this came out of his own mouth. He goes, people who reach certain levels in terms of just body mass, weight, being completely ripped up, he's like, don't ever think for 1 second they're not taking juice. Now, this came from his mouth, okay? So in other words, I think we could all unanimously agree that Teddy Zane has admitted that he takes steroids, right? I mean, it's like he's not hiding it. It's not like he's trying to keep it on the DL, He's coming right out directly in your face. I take the juice. I take the steroids, okay? So this is not me, You might say, why you say he said it. It came out of his own mouth. Okay. So with that said, if medical research is correct, which I believe, I believe that medical research is correct, Teddy's got tiny raising balls. His balls are tiny, like the size of raisins, possibly smaller. So the second wager that we had, okay, because I got a really big set of Italian hairy balls. My balls are like big, gigantic, fat meatballs. Forget about it, okay? Now, I know he's going to try to associate this in some way, homosexuality. No, I am heterosexual, okay? Let me be very crystal clear. I only love women, one woman, my wife, okay? That's it. This has nothing to do with homosexuality. Not that there's anything wrong with being a homosexual. But I know he's going to go there with this. No, the point is that I would like Teddy to be the spokesperson. This is what I would like him to do. I would like him to prove to the whole world that steroids, that anabolic steroids, that juice does not have an effect on the balls. Like I said, I told the story one time, and he got very mad at this story, Teddy Zane. He got very, very mad at this story. I met Mark Gastineau once. I don't know if you know who Mark Gastineau, the great Jets football player, okay? And we became very, very good friends. And, I met him at a company I was working with, a sales company. Long story short, he used to be married to Bridget Nielsen, who was the former wife of Sylvester Stallone. She was the Ivan Drago's wife in the movie Rocky IV. Now, I hate to say this. Look, I love Sylvester Stallone. I love Sly. And if I ever met Sly, I would tell him that this did not come from me. Because I know Sylvester Stallone would probably get mad at me. Not that I'll ever meet him, but if Sylvester Stallone ever met me and said, yo, hey, father, that shit's not cool. You talking about my balls. I'm very upset. I will knock you out, you mother. I would say, Sly, this information was given to me from your ex-wife. So if you want to be mad at anybody, you got to be mad at Bridget Nielsen. So apparently what happened was this. Bridget Nielsen left Sylvester Stallone, and then I don't know if she got married I think she might have got married to Mark Gastineau, or they were in a relationship. So as you can imagine, being in a relationship, brother, there's no need to speculate. They getting it on. Let's get it on. Anyway, they, did what they had to do in a sexual level. And let's just say that they had conversations, you know, in the heat of the moment, saying, am I better than Sly in bed? Mark Acido would ask Bridget Nielsen. And what Bridget Nielsen said, well, let's put it to you this way. His package down below was very small. She said tiny, very petite. Now, it's hard for me to say this because I really love Sylvester Stallone. I want you to know I love the guy. And if I would ever meet him, I would say this information did not come from me. Okay, so this is the slide. You can't really be mad at me. You cannot be mad at me. You got to be mad at your ex-wife. You got to be mad at Bridget Nielsen. She's the one who told Mark Acido this, and Mark Acido told me this. So I'm going to say it's all alleged. Okay, so I can't prove this. I never saw his friggin' balls. I can't prove it. This is not that I'd want to see his balls. I'm just saying this is all a conspiracy theory. But here's the thing. Medical documentation, medical fact proves if you take steroids, it has an effect on the testicles. It reduces the size to very, very small, very tiny, possibly raisin-sized balls. So the second wager that I had with Teddy Zane was we could go to a doctor. This could be totally confidentiality, but the doctor has to be something where we have a contract. There has to be truth. Like, in other words, there cannot be lies. There has to be some form. We have to figure out a way for we get a doctor who's truthful. Is my balls bigger than Teddy Zane's balls? The answer is, I believe the answer is yes. Because I don't take steroids, okay? I am just a 100% red-blooded Italian that eats a lot of steak, a lot of Italian food, a lot of food, a lot of meatballs, and my meatballs are big. I got big effing meatballs, and I'm very proud of that, okay? Just like I got a big body, I got those are big hanging balls, okay? The question is, does Teddy Zane have big hanging balls, or are they raisin balls? So I officially challenged Teddy, because this I want all of you to know he never took this challenge. He never took this challenge. He took the challenge of the bench pressing. He knew he was going to win. Oh, he knew for a fact. He's like, I can out bench press you. Are you nuts? You're out of shape. You're fat. You're this. You're. He goes, you can't out bench press me. So he was the confidence and conviction level was huge. But when it came to his balls, he ran away like the friggin' New Jersey Devil. He ran away like the New Jersey Devil. He never responded back to it. So Teddy, I give you another opportunity. Will you have a competition with me on who has a bigger set of balls? And my opinion is the answer is going to be no, because you know, Teddy, and I know, Teddy, that your package is small, and it's all because of the juice. This is all medical fact. It's confirmed. All those big muscles you got, those big arms, the big chest down below, tiny mother effer. Raisin effing balls. So again, video is not financial advice, not a financial planner, not a financial advisor. This video is not medical advice. The doctors are the ones saying this. I'm not saying it. I am not a doctor. I am not giving medical advice. And as far as the story from Mark Acido and Bridget, Nielsen, that came from them, Sylvester Stallone. Don't get mad at me. If you want to get mad at someone, get mad at your ex-wife. That was only relayed from Bridget Nielsen to Mark Acido, and Mark Acido to me when I met him. All right, I'll say it's all alleged. I'll say it's all a conspiracy theory, and everything is for entertainment purposes only. But that's what they told me.